Hi, and welcome back to Matador Express. I'm Everett
And I'm Jacob Strutton.
Today we had the opportunity to do a one-on-one interview with freshman utility player Sydney Emmanuel. All right, so you guys have played your first 15 games this season on the road and in different tournaments and stuff like that. Can you talk about what it's been like being gone so much, like with your classes and that kind of thing?
Okay, so being gone is pretty difficult. I mean, you get used to it from before college, you travel a lot, but being in college and having classes, it's really important that we have our tutors. Thank God we do have them because they keep us up to date on our work and they make sure that we get a lot of things done beforehand, that way we don't have to worry about it when we're traveling.
Do the tutors travel with you, like when you go to tournaments and stuff like that, to keep you updated with your homework and stuff like that while you're gone, or you just do that beforehand?
We do it beforehand, but I wish they would travel with us. It'd be a lot easier.
So how excited is the team to finally come back home this weekend and play in front of a home crowd and just have your fans backing you up?
We're really excited. We've actually had pretty big crowds traveling so far, and we expect even bigger crowd this weekend playing at home.
So both the football and basketball teams so far, like the basketball team set a new student attendance record this past week. Can you talk about the fan support here at Tech and like what it's like having those students back you up in athletics like that?
Of course. The student population is super supportive here at Tech, and we love that. We go and we try to support as many teams as possible, whether it be tennis, football, basketball, whoever, and we expect the same, and I'm sure we'll get the same when we play.
Can you talk about the mentality, whether or not it's different preparing for a game away or preparing for a game here in your home field?
I think it's the same whether you're here or away. You just always have to have that mentality that you want to go out and play and ready to compete.
So you guys have a really young team this year. There's not a lot of older people on the team. So can you talk about what you're trying to help out with the freshmen and with the younger players and tell them to do better?
Well, actually, I am a freshman, and there are a couple of freshmen starting. A lot of freshmen are actually starting this year, and I think that's an advantage because being young, we have a lot to learn and grow from. We do have a lot of seniors, or we don't have a lot of seniors, but they do lead us in a way that we can learn from them.
What is it that they tell you like before a game to help you out or encourage you, that kind of thing?
Just play your hardest, play your best, no matter what. We're our team, and we're always going to be there to support each other.
All right, before your first home game, what's the number one thing you think the team needs to improve on leading into conference play and that kind of thing?
I think the one thing is we just need to continue growing and building, whether it be defensively or offensively, making sure we have those key hits, those key pitches, those key outs, and being able to finish the games.
In other news, the men's basketball team lost their fourth straight game on Tuesday. Even though the Red Raiders lost, the students helped set a new Big 12 conference record with 6,086 students attending the game.
The Texas Tech women's basketball team also lost this week against West Virginia on Wednesday. The Lady Raiders scored a season-low 14 points in the first half and were unable to overcome the deficit for their 17th straight loss.
The Red Raider baseball team swept Oral Roberts this past weekend and then went on to defeat BYU for their 7th straight win.
The Red Raiders will compete Thursday against Stephen F. Austin in Nacogdoches and then play in the Houston College Classic in Minute Maid Park this weekend. That wraps up this episode of Matador Express. I'm Everett. This is Jacob Strutton, and we'll see you next week.